So my wife said she read a comment. I'm not exactly sure the person's name. It was a few. Do you remember any of their names? All right, whatever. But she said that, she read a few comments of people that were claiming my wife attacked Lou before he attacked her. So like that my wife, I'm not even sure exactly how, like she doesn't make videos, my wife, you know what I mean? She doesn't write comments. So I'm not really understanding how they figure that she attacked Lou. Okay, so let me set the record straight. My wife never attacked Lou. I attacked Lou, like I broke Lou's balls for many months, but my wife never did. Never, never did. See, this once again shows you that the Lou fans are like a cult, like yellow. They're like David Koresh, Waco, Texas. They'll do anything to make Lou look like. I hate to say this, to make Lou look like Jesus Christ. I hate to bring this into it because I'm a Catholic. God, please forgive me, and I hate to use God's name, but they want Lou to look like he's like this God, like he's this. No, seriously, like he's like he's floating in the air, and and there's the Star of Bethlehem, and like Lou is like he's waving to the star, and it's like they make him look like he's like this, right? Like this godly, this I don't know. I can't even explain it. Like not human. Not human, like a more like a godly creature or something. I can't explain it. Listen to me. Lou is just a degenerate con man that cons people out of money. That's what he does. He's done it once before, and this is only what we know about. Like you don't know that there's things that obviously are not reported. We only know that he stole the 73,000 that he went to jail for, where he didn't have a pleasant time in jail with the men. We know all of this already. They had their fun with him. They used him. They used him up. We know this already. Okay, but the thing is, that's how he got time served. That's it, because they abused him sexually so bad in jail and beat him so bad in jail that the judge felt so bad that the judge was sympathetic. He had empathy. He's like, my God. He was like, just time served. So the thing is that all of these things that you're hearing are coming out of my mouth. You understand? My wife never said nothing about Lou, never spoke about Lou, never, never happened. My wife is a very, believe it or not, she doesn't, once in a while she'll participate in like a funny video with me, like we kind of have fun. We joke around, but my wife is a very private person, and she doesn't like making YouTube videos. She doesn't like being out there in the public. She likes just being private. So whoever is making these accusations that my wife somehow made either a YouTube video or some sort of recording or, some sort of comment, this is not true. Maybe it was a person pretending to be my wife. That's possible, because you all these psychopath lunatics, you take pictures of me and my family and you create Google accounts. Even Teddy Zane was fooled by it. Like there was a person imitating me that was making fun of Teddy Zane's wife, and Teddy Zane actually believed it was me. So that's the only thing that I can guess is maybe some lunatic took a picture of my wife, started commenting about Lou, but I can assure all of you it was not my wife. Now, it keeps going back and forth like a metronome here. Look, I really don't even want to talk about this anymore. I'm actually going to start making it, like you see, I'm starting to kind of like move away from this topic. I'm making videos. I made a video about Adam Aaron before. I made a video about that crazy dad that was very upset he had a newborn baby girl. So, I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm starting to kind of like get away from the topic of Lou, but I'll just leave it once again by saying the following. Okay, I would not have cared if Lou would have attacked me back. That's what men do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, here's an example. Let's say me and Lou met face to face and we got into a fight. Would Lou like punch my wife? Like, would Lou punch my kid? I mean, he might, because this guy is like a degenerate. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. Like, fight me. You understand? Fight me. That's all I'm saying. And it's like, it seems like nobody on YouTube understands this. Lou did not retaliate against me. You understand? Lou retaliated against my wife. That was it. He went after her. So instead of him retaliating against me, cursing me out, insulting me, he insulted my wife. He threatened to punch her jaw out. He threatened to in all different ways. He called her a man, a wildebeest. He doesn't care if she has cancer. He doesn't care if she lives and dies. Doesn't. Lou retaliated against my wife. And it seems like Chad Clifford doesn't seem to understand this, even though his core principles are do not attack family. Family's off limits. This seems to be beyond his intellect. It seems to be beyond everyone's intellect. They're giving Lou right. They are giving Lou right for attacking my wife. They keep saying, you attacked Lou, he retaliated. But the right thing for him to have done was to retaliate against me, attack me, insult me. I just don't think I'm wasting my breath, right? I'm wasting my breath here. It's like, it's either you don't have the intelligence, the IQ, or the intellect to understand where Lou is wrong. Or it's either that you refuse to accept he's wrong because you're like brainwashed servants of Lou, that you're in like some sort of devil worshiper cult where it's like Lou is like Satan, Lou is Lucifer, and like you're all, it's like you're in like some kind of like a black mass where you're all going down and kissing his disgusting feet. Like he's he's the ruler of your life. I mean, I don't know what it was, because it's like you all can't accept the fact that this guy is wrong. What he did, it's like you don't. It kind of reminds me like of what Donald Trump once said. Remember when Donald Trump said, like, I could go out in the middle of like Fifth Avenue and shoot someone dead and I'll get away with it? I kind of sometimes see that with Lou. Like Lou seems like he could do no wrong. Which is really another reason why I want to get him. You understand? I want to get him. I like to win. Okay? It'll happen. The day will come. Listen, I'm not an obvious person. You're never going to be able to figure the Eight Father out. I work in like very mysterious ways. You ever hear that song by U2? She moves in mysterious ways. Come on. It's all right. It's all right. All right. You know what I mean? Great song, man. But the point is that I move in mysterious ways. I'll let things go. I'll forget about it. You'll forget about it. And one day it'll be Eight Father Day. That's it. We'll leave it at that.